Hello and welcome to our C3 gameplay showcase for Vault 16 Redux. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I do want everyone in the stream remember that this is not just about the mods, this is not just about seeing future mods coming out, but this is to raise money for Make-A-Wish International. So you can donate by scanning the QR code in the bottom left-hand corner. That'll be up for the entire stream, but also in the link that I will be putting in the chat right about now. We also have a ton of giveaways that'll be given away throughout the process of C3 as well as during my stream, and you can access and join the giveaways by doing !giveaways or following the Linktree link that's on screen and will be put in chat. So without further ado, this is now our gameplay showcase for Vault 16 Redux, and we will start this off by talking to the first named and voiced NPC, Chief Josh Huntington.
Another visitor to Vault 16. I'm Scout Chief Josh Huntington. How can I help you? Scout Chief Josh Huntington. You've probably met my son Jack. I know he left you a note in Goodsprings. Firstly, I'm a dad. It's my job to know things. Also, I'm the Scout Chief. If there's something to know about in the Mojave, I know it. A very long time. Most of my adult life. I've been exploring the Mojave since before New Vegas was established. Fine by me. It's decent enough. Lived there my whole life. Anything specific you'd like to know? I can sell you some basic stuff if you need. I can also repair your gear. For a fee, of course. Doc Scholl is in the clinic. Best doctor I've ever known. He can sell you what he can spare and patch you up if you need. Fine by me. Good luck out there.
Now with talking to him, we can head into Vault 16 proper. And the Vault 16 door is actually scripted to be closed the first time you visit it, and it will open for you. Now that the vault door is open, we can talk to the next named NPC, Chief Brandin.
Another newcomer. Welcome to Vault 16. Watch yourself. Why should I? You're an unknown. I don't like that. But I'm under orders to allow visitors into the upper levels. Don't push your luck. I'm Joseph Brandin, Chief of Vault Security. If you break any rules, you answer to me. I don't have much patience for idle chatter. Decades. Long enough to not want to put up with questions like these. Make it quick. It's a decent place. People tend to behave and not bother me with unimportant questions. What do you want to know? You could read the welcome terminal instead of bothering me. If you must know, it's mostly common sense. Don't shoot up the place, stay out of the lower levels, and respect the people. Now, was there anything else? Not big on reading, are you? The clinic is the first room adjacent to the entrance. Doc Scholl can patch you up and sell you some supplies. Make it quick. Finally.
Chief Brandin doesn't really like talking to newcomers. Hello?
Hey. Morning.
But going further into the vault, we can see that the clinic is indeed the first room adjacent to the entrance. Inside the clinic, we can meet Doc Scholl.
Hello. Another visitor for Vault 16. Do you need any medical services? Dr. Jason Scholl, at your service. Is there something else you'd like to know? Currently, yes. I'm afraid people tend not to score high enough on the school test these days to become a member of the medical staff. I'm sure the Overseer will have to suspend the test and assign me some young one for me to train. I'm getting up there in years. I'll have to teach someone everything I know soon. But enough of that. Is there anything else I can help with? Since I was a young man, I've seen many patients. I've learned more from treating patients than I ever did from the textbooks. All right, then. A great place to live. I can't imagine living up there. What specifically would you like to know? Ah, yes. Each resident of Vault 16 receives education from the age of 5 until the age of 18 or 19. Once they're of age, they take the placement test. The test decides what job you'd best be suited for. I still hold the record high score, placing me as the Vault Doctor. The lowest score lands you in maintenance. Apparently, you don't have to be smart to keep the vault up and running. All right, then. Take care now.
Now, Doc Scholl is a fully operational doctor that will heal your ailments. So leaving the clinic, we can then talk to the next named NPC,
You're
Jack.
the courier Doc Mitchell patched up. I'm Jack. I left the note in Vault Suit. Sounds like a good idea. You seem to get around okay. Hey, good to see you. Well, I'm a proud resident of Vault 16. I was studying to be a lab technician, but as you can see, that didn't go to plan. Mom died a few years back. My dad is chief of the Vault Scouts. He had my assignment changed to have me be a scout. Then there's my fiancée, Jane. We're getting married soon. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but it's far safer than anything that's above ground. Alrighty then. Where do I start? It's amazing! And much safer than out here. Not at all. Though, I can see your point. You were born above ground. A vault would likely not be all that comfortable for you. That's okay. No matter the problems in the vault, it's still a good place to live. Well, between you and me, the position of Overseer is rigged. Read any of the terminals, you'll see one candidate up for election. Anderson. Some people deny it, particularly the senior staff. But I know there's more to it. My mother knew too, before she died. My dad would always try to shut me down, but I found out that my dad was going to run for Overseer. But the mainframe stopped him. What can I do? Outside of trying to run for Overseer myself in a few years. We're declining, truthfully. We need to turn things around while there's still a vault to save. Okay. See ya.
Jack is the companion of the mod, and after talking to him, we can see that there's something more to Vault 16. There's a mystery going on. There's conspiracy going on. So going further into the vault, we can then interact with the next named and voiced NPC, Jane Miller.
Hey, welcome to Vault 16. How can I help you? Oh, I'm Jane. I'm one of the Vault lab technicians in the vault. You might have already met Jack, my fiance. Not very long. Jack and our friends only recently got placed into our vault jobs. Oh, when we finish school, we take a big placement test. It decides what job we get in the vault. The highest scores will snag you a spot in a lab or clinic, while the lowest puts you in maintenance. Which is sorta unfair, since they keep the lights on. Pretty big deal if you ask me. Okie dokie. Well, it's a great place to live. It may not look like much, but it's home. Did you bump your head or something? You would have passed by our clinic on the way in. We have signs for a reason, you know. Doc Scholl can patch you up and sell you a bit of supplies. Okie dokie. See you around.
Now we move on further into the vault, and as we enter the living quarters, we start to get a sense that something is really not quite right in Vault 16. We saw quite a few residents and scientists and security up in the main level by the entrance, but as we go lower, there aren't as many people hanging around. It seems that the shiny veneer of Vault 16 is hiding something. You can go through public and private terminals all throughout Vault 16 to start unraveling whatever this mystery is. But for the sake of this gameplay showcase, we will not be going into the terminals, we will just be interacting with NPCs. Going deeper into the vault, we can then meet the Overseer Anderson.
And who are you? I'm John Anderson, Overseer of Vault 16. Normally I wouldn't allow visitors down here, but you seem capable. I may have need of you soon. Don't worry about that. Not yet, at least. Your time will come. Oh, a little over 20 years, I believe. Time flies when you're having fun. Very well then. How may I satiate your curiosity? Oh, all sorts of things. What would you like to know? Yes, the Vault Scouts. They're currently led by Chief Josh Huntington, who himself is only the 3rd Scout Chief. The Scouts are the youngest department in Vault 16, but their importance can't be understated. They were formed to collect data on the world above ground, so the Overseer can make an informed choice on how to deal with the outside world. To know whether or not we should call it quits on Vault 16 and open the doors for good, or to stay, allowing trade, or being completely sealed off. That's not what Chief Huntington's reports would suggest. Life above ground is a huge adjustment for vault dwellers. It's better for them to remain. Very well then. How may I satiate your curiosity? Farewell, outsider. I do hope to see you again. Soon.
Talking with Anderson, we kind of get the sense that there is definitely something going on here, as he does seem a little bit suspicious.
Hey.
Going even deeper into the vault, into the maintenance section, we can then talk to the last named and voiced NPC, Sam Belcher.
Hey. I don't think the visitors are supposed to be down here. I'm not going to say anything, but stay clear of security in Anderson. I'm Sam Belcher, Interim Chief of Maintenance. How can I help you? Well, ain't that the understatement of the fucking decade? Yeah, I'm 19 and I'm on the senior staff. Yay me. I've only just took on the role. I'm not even official yet, though I'm treated as I am. Took over for my dad. He passed not long ago. It's not like there's much choice. I'm now the oldest in maintenance, though that doesn't mean much now. Plus, my dad picked me as his replacement. Alright. Well, it's not much, but this shithole is home. What do you want to know? You must be fucking with me. The clinic is the first room when you enter. Scha will patch you up if you need, and sell whatever he can. Well, like any other community, we have problems. All our problems happen to stem from one thing: the Overseer. Well, I'm not going to beat around the bush. You're already down in the lower levels where visitors aren't allowed. You likely have poked around. As you'll piece together from both public and private terminals, we're in big shit here. The Overseer election is bullshit. Only Anderson can win. He's hiding a secret that goes back generations. Problem is, no one knows what the secret is. If you want to know more, you can read my terminal. You should also read Brandin's speech in the atrium. It's total propaganda bullshit, but has a clue. That's all I can say. The Overseer's always watching. Alright. See ya.
With talking with Sam Belcher, we learned that there is a lot of conspiracy going around centering the Overseer. He gives us his terminal password so we can check into his terminal to kind of learn more. Now, the neat thing with all the terminal passwords that you'll find in this mod is that they aren't just holotapes that say terminal password. They all actually contain what their password is as a bit of lore. We will show into the cafeteria, where we see that the NPCs are scheduled to actually now eat in the cafeteria. In my earlier versions of this mod, they were eating in the atrium, which made no sense, but now that is fixed. So, and then we can also go in and pick up the speech that Sam mentioned that was to be given by Brandin. And when we pick this up, we see that we are also given the Overseer password. Again, we won't be going into the terminals. I want to thank you all again for joining us for this gameplay showcase. And some of you may now be wondering, okay, when will this story update be released for Vault 16 Redux? Well, I'm very pleased to announce that you won't be waiting very long at all.
Hey.
It'll be February 23rd, 2024. Thank you again for joining this Vault 16 Redux T3 showcase, and we'll be seeing you shortly. Congratulations for being prepared for the future.